Okay, students. In today's session, I am going to discuss with you regarding the another way of using the strings. That is how we can convert one string into the another, converting of strings, or we can converting strings. Another, in previous lecture, we had discussed how we can find the length of a string, how we can compare the two strings, how we can concatenate the two strings, how we can search the particular string. In today's session, first I will discuss with you how we can convert the one string into another string. Like in this, there are the various methods like to lower case. This is a one method which come under the converting strings. Second, to U is capital, upper C is capital, case. This is another method. And both these methods are used to convert the string which is in a capital letter into the lowercase by this method. To convert the string from the lowercase to upper by this method. Both these methods are used to convert the use for case sensitivity. Basically, whenever we want to convert the lowercase or uppercase method, want to convert any string into lower or in upper, we can use these methods. These are the two methods. Third method that come under the converting string, that is trim method. This is a trim method. And trim method, this will return the copy of a string. This will return the copy of string with leading and trailing, with leading and trailing spaces, with leading and trailing spaces will be omitted. Trim is basically used to remove the leading and the trailing spaces that comes within any particular string. Like if I write here, good morning. Okay, I have written here good morning with the space at the front and with the space at the end. Now, if I use this method trim, this will remove all these spaces and display the answer with starting good morning. Let's run this method on our editor. Now I am going to take one string. Let's take the string that is a data type S1 equal to, I will take here the one string like as with space, good morning, with the space here also. With the space also. Now, let's system.out.println, and here I will write the S1. If I write here S1, let's save the code and now compile. First, let's compile the code. There is an error, semicolon missing. Okay. Again, I'm going to save the code. No error. Now, going to run the code. Now you can see the output is with spaces and then good morning. That is the output. But if I use trim method, if I use the trim method, it will remove all the leading and trailing spaces and give the output. Now you can see here. Now it will remove all the white spaces which are present in the front as well as in the back. It will remove all the spaces and display the output like this. In this way, we can use the trim method. Now let's move to the another method that is called the fourth method of converting the string. Fourth method of converting the string, that is replace method. And the syntax of this replace method is we write the replace, which contain two parameters. One parameter char character old character, char old character, comma char new character. Replace method includes the two parameters. One is the old character and second is the new character. As all of you know, replace means we want to replace some string or we want to replace some character. In this method, first method of replace, in this we can convert the new character. The old character will be replaced with the new character. Okay, now let's move to the editor again and use this method. If I write here replace, and with this replace, as all of you know that it included two parameters. One is the old and second is the new. Now here I will write the comma and like this. Now let me remove the space from here. Now if I want to replace the O, single O, that is the old character, with the small o in the lower case. This is my new character and this is my old character. I am going to replace this character. Now let's save the code. No error. And you can see where it is the capital O, it is changed with the small o. In this way, we can replace all the characters of the particular string. Similarly, replace can be used for the string also. It can be used for the string also. Like if I write I am Shivani Sharma. Okay, and I want to replace this. We can replace the capital simple character also. We can replace the string also. Like if I want to replace the string, then within a double quotes, I will write here the string I want to replace, Shivani I want to replace with any name. Like if I write here Anil, this is my new, the new string and this is the old string. Let's save the code and check it whether it is working or not. Now you can see here, all of you can see by the replace, it will replace the string also. It has replaced the particular character can be replaced or particular string can be also replaced with this method. Okay, students. Now it is suppose I want to replace only the first A. I want to replace only the first A. I want to replace the character A with anything else. I don't want to replace all the A's. Then there is another method, that is a first method. First, within that, first will replace first particular I want to replace the single A character, like I want to replace, this is my old one, and here is my, I want to replace another character M with A with B. Let's replace the A with B. Let's save the code again, and you can see error file converted the character into the A. It is basically used wait carry into the string. Because this is a string, he as a compiler is founding for the particular, if I write like this, let me take me here M, and here save the code again, and with B. Let's save the code. Syntax is clear? Yes. Why is showing the error? Enclose character literal. Okay, that is a string, and I'm writing here the single quotes. Let me save it again. And let's run the code again. By some simplified semicolon, we compile. But it's not possible. Let's check it. Bracket is missing. Compile, bracket is missing. Okay, and now our fifth method. Fifth method is the split. Fifth method is our split method. Split method is basically used to split the particular string. Basically, suppose I have written any string like good morning, like if I return the good morning, and I want this should be stored into some another place, and this should be stored into some another place. I want to split this string into the two parts. That can be possible with the help of the split method. Now let's use this method on our editor. Suppose I have taken, let's take another example. Suppose I have taken any string like Java string, split method. Okay, now here I am going to take the one string and taken an array, And with that array, the array name, words represent the name of the array. S1 is the string. And here I'm going to use a split method. And within this split method, first I will specify, suppose if I want that after the each white space, it will split into another part. So I will write here within double S, this is the S, means I want to split my string into the different parts. Whenever the white space comes, it divides into another array. It comes into the another part of an array. Let's save it. Sorry. Now I have to display out the output. And for that, as like Java, first Java will be there. There is a white space. That Java will be stored into the one string. Then string, that will be stored into another string, array of another string. Split will be stored into third. Method will be stored into the fourth. Likewise. Okay. Now, as you can see, there is a concept of array. And whenever we want to fetch any data from the array, we always use the for loop. We always use the for loop because we had divided this string like this is a one string. This is my whole string, which is a Java string, and Java string split and the method. And after every white space, that will be stored into another, that will be stored into the array. The array name is words. Array name is words. Java will be stored, and then string will be stored, then split will be stored. It will be stored into this. But when I want to fetch this, I have to use the for loop. I have to use the for loop. So here I am going to use the for loop. Like I want to fetch the strings. So for each loop means starts from the 0 location and move up to the end position. It will read all the strings. It will read all the characters also. Now let's display it. Yes, there is after for there should be no semicolon. I think there is no error. Let's save the code and run the code. Error. Okay, 2 W's. Now you can see it's. Now you can see after each space that is divided into the another string. Java come into next line, that is coming to next line. If you display this, if I write here and string S1. Now you can see that output will be, the first output will be the Java string split method. Then afterwards, the output will be splitting the string. You can see Java string split method. After using the split method, it will start splitting the Java, then split string, then split, and then. Now we can also able to write. This is a one parameter which is specified, like we can use any expression. We can use hyphen also. If I am using here hyphen, you can use any regular expression. Now, suppose if I write here, if there is another parameter that can be used with the split method, that is limit. That is limit. If I write here 0 word, if I write the 0 word, then you can see there is no change in my value. There is no change in my value. But when I have written here the limit 1, when I have limit equal to 1, let me make it comment this part. Now you can see here. Now you can see the split into the single line. Splitting is into the single line, means output is the same. If I write here the 2, if I write here 2, let's save me the code. Now the string is divided into the 2 parts. After first split it and rest same. If I write here the 3, now string will be divided into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I write the 4, then it will split into the 4 parts. You can see. In this way, we can able to use the string split method. In this way, we can able to use the split method. Let's move to the another converting strings. That is the 6th one, I think. That is substring. Substring. Okay. Now, substring is basically to make the substring of particular big string. Means if I want to make any big substring, like if I am writing I am Shivani Sharma, from which I want to use this substring only for any another part of the program, that can be possible with the help of the substring. That can be possible with the help of the substring. Means I am trying to make the one more string from the string. And again, the parameters of the substring is the basic. First is syntax, sub, and remember in substring both the s are in the small letter. Both the s are in the small letters, and here we take the points. There are 2 parameters. Substring contain the 2 parameters. One is the starting index and second is the last index. This is the start index and this is the end index. From where I want to divide my string and excluding this string, it will give the output. Now, let's move to the exam editor and run the code regarding this. Suppose, let's remove this method. Okay. Make it comment and use this. Now I want to use the substring method. So I will write here sub. String is also in small letters. And within that, I can able to use the, I have to use, or I can, basically I can use the 2 parameters. One is the starting index. Suppose I want to start my from the 2 and I want to end it at the 4. Start from the, here I will combine this and remove rest of the strings. I'm just taking an example. You can take any string. I want to make the substring that is 2 and 4. Means 0, 1, 2. Start from 2, 3, 4. Means this will be exclude. This S will be exclude. So the answer will be VA. Let's check it on the editor. Oh, semicolon missing. Now you can see the answer is VA. The substring makes the substring from the big string. Or this is a one way. We can take the start index. We can take the end string index also. There is another way. We can take also one single parameter. We can also take the one single parameter. If I write here 2, that means start from 2. 0, 1, 2. And display all the string and display whole string. Let's save the code. Now you can see started from the 0, 1, 2 and it displayed whole string up to the string G. In this way, we can able to use the substring also. Now, suppose I can take any range. If I take the range which is not included in this, suppose if I write here 15, if I write here 15, then you can see now the string, it starts showing the exception. It starts showing the exception because there is no 15th location present within this string. That's why if I specify some particular 10, check me 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me check it, take it another early value like 7. That is possible, that is feasible. No. The answer is TR. In this way, we can able to use the substring. Increment, Tamanna, increment is done automatically. Like if I started from the 5, let me okay students, now our next topic of the string is string buffer. String buffer. String buffer is also the string, that is the one of the class of string. As in previous lectures, we had discussed about the string class. In previous lectures, we had discussed about the string class, its various methods, its various constructors that can be used with the help of the string class. In this session, now I am going to discuss with you about the string buffer. About the string buffer. String buffer is also the one class. And the definition of this string buffer is present in again in Java.lang package. In Java.lang package. The definition of this string buffer is also present in Java.lang package. As the definition of string is present in the Java.lang package, similarly definitions, various methods, various constructors are also present in the Java.lang package. As buffer represent the temporary storage, and whenever I want to make any storage of the string, we can also able to use the string buffer. Now, if there is a concept of the strings, then why to use this concept? Why to use this concept? What is the main benefit of this? What is the problem in this? So that to overcome this problem, we have to use this string buffer. The main problem that occurs in this string is that the string is immutable. This string class is immutable. We can't able to make any changes. We can't able to modify anything. Whenever we want to modify, that will make our new string. That will allocate with the new memory location. That is the one main problem which is resolved by the string buffer. Now, string buffer is used to create mutable string. Is used to create the mutable string object. Create a mutable string object. Means now with the help of the string buffer, we can able to modify any string. We can able to modify any string. Whereas in the case of string, we never able to modify any string. because the string class is immutable, that we can never able to make any changes within the particular string. Whenever we try to make any changes, that will be stored into another memory location that we had discussed in our previous lectures. Now in today's session, I'm going to discuss with you the string buffer. The concept of the string buffer, I'm repeating again, that is also the string class, that is also the class. And the definition of this is present in the java.lang package. The main purpose of using this string buffer is to create the mutable string objects. Mutable string object means we can able to modify that string, so that we can easily modify the string, so that we can easily append the data within the same string. We can replace the data into the same string. Now in previous we had used the replace method. Whenever I am trying to replace the one thing to another, it will, after replacing, it will be stored into some another location. It will be stored into some another location. It will not occupy the same location, not same memory location. But with the help of the string buffer, that can be possible. That's all about the string buffer. Now, similarly as that of the string class, string buffer also contain constructors and methods. String buffer also contain the constructors and the methods. Now, first, constructors. In string buffer, there are three constructors. One is the simple string buffer. This is the one simple. Second is the string buffer with string parameter. Third is the string buffer. S is the capital, B is the capital. Buffer with capacity. That is an integer type. I'm repeating again, string buffer can be used with the constructors, with the help of constructor and with the help of various methods. Means we can use the string buffer in the various methods also, or in the various constructors. How we can use it? One way is string buffer. Second is the string buffer with the containing one parameter, string buffer with the capacity. Okay, now let's move to the editor and run all these constructors on our editor. Now I'm going to use the concept of string buffer. So I have to use the string class, string buffer class. For that, I have to write the string buffer. I have to write the string buffer word. Like if here I will write the string buffer. S is capital, B is the capital. Taking any reference variable equal to new string, that is the class name again. This is a class name. And when I'm writing this brackets, it means this is a constructor now. This is basically the class. But when I have written these two brackets, that represent that I am using the constructor now. Now this is the one basic constructor. This is a mandatory whenever you are working with the string buffer. You have to create like this. We are using the string buffer first time. Okay. Now, second, string means if I take any like hello. Now it becomes the second type. strings. I can able to take the string also within that. Now next is the capacity. Basically, capacity means, let me write one more statement so that you can easily understand it. System dot out dot println, and within that sp dot capacity is the one method which is basically used to tell the how much memory will be occupied by the particular string. How much memory will be occupied by a particular string. Now let's save the code and run the code. Yeah, now you can see it is showing that 21. It is showing 21. When I remove this hello, when I remove this hello, means now string buffer is empty. So it will show 16. That represent the string buffer by default contain the 16 bytes. You can say byte not. It is basically two bytes. Each is each character, for each character. Like it will provide the memory like 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 16 for the 16 characters. Okay. Now you can see if I'm writing the string buffer, by default string buffer contain the 16 bytes of memory. Now whenever I add some content within that, now how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 16 plus 5, answer is 21. I will show you again the output. By default memory is occupied, that is, you can see now the answer is 21. If I write here hello students, then memory will be increased. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After there is space 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14. Then 16 plus 14. You can see the answer is 30. 16 is the memory, and the memory by taking the string, that will be increased, and that will be how it will occupy or work with the memory. Okay, students, now there is one thing more that is present in this capacity method. There is one thing more which is present in this capacity method. Now, I'm going to take, I had discussed one method of the string buffer also, that is capacity, to check whether this is, to check the capacity. Now, I had discussed with you this method. I had discussed with you this, this constructor. This is one constructor I had discussed. This constructor is also discussed. And what about this capacity? This capacity means here I can also able, by default it is containing 16, but I can also able to change the value. Now the capacity of my string buffer will be 34. The capacity of my string buffer is 34. In this way, the user can also able to allocate the memory to particular string. By default, it is 16, but the user can or the programmer can also specify by specifying within the constructor. In this way, we had discussed all these constructors. Any constructor can be used, but that is mandatory. You have to use one constructor. Means it is compulsory to use one constructor. Only then you can able to work on the constructor string buffer. You have to write this line or this line. It depends upon you, but you have to use. Okay. Now let's move to the another thing that is also related with capacity. Suppose I take one. I'm going to append the value. I'm going to append any value. Append means if I want to add some data at the end of my content within the same. Suppose this is empty string and here I'm trying to add value. Append. Now again I am writing this value. Taking this. Okay. This one will append the data and display on our output screen. Now, if I write the if capacity, if I write this again line, if I write this line again, that means now if by default 16 plus 5, answer will be 21. Here answer will be 21. Let me show you what will be the answer, 21 or something else. Let me show you what will be the answer. It will not display the 21. Now you can see first empty string display capacity 16. Hello is displayed and the answer is same 16. Now the memory is not included or added into my capacity part. Now listen students. First line represent that I want to make string buffer. Yes. Second line means I want to display the capacity of this, that is 16. Third line means I want to append the data into the string buffer. I want to append. Append means at the end. But where is the end? This is the end. Append the data. Now again I am trying to display the value. And how much memory is it? Till it is 16. Still it is 16. That's why it is showing the 16. But in previous, we are specifying here. That means we are increasing the size also. By writing the content, we are increasing the size also. Append means we are only adding the data into the particular buffer. We are adding the data into the particular buffer. Okay, let me take another example. Suppose I write here sb dot append, and within this append method, I will write that Java is my favorite language. Java is my favorite language. Okay. Now, again, you can see now the answer is 634. Now the answer is 34. You can check. Okay, now whenever the size of my string increase, as you can see, by default the capacity is 16, but the size of my string is large. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and many number of lines. Okay. Whenever the size of the string increases, the compiler will automatically apply the formula. That formula is old capacity, which is present, into 2 plus 2. As old capacity is 16, as the old capacity is 16 with 2 and plus 2, that is 32 plus 2. So that's why the answer is 34. That's why the answer is 34. Whenever the size of the string increases, then the memory which is allocated or added into the string buffer, that is with this formula. The formula is, first write the old capacity, multiply with that old capacity, double that old capacity, plus 2. That will be the new memory will be provided to the buffer. New memory will be provided, or we can say new memory is added. New memory is added into particular block by using this formula. In this way, the memory deals in how the memory works in string buffer. This is all about the string buffer with various constructors. Now let's move to the various methods which can be used within the string buffer. Two methods I had discussed with you till now. Now the various methods which can be used within the string buffer. Two methods I had discussed with you. First is the capacity. That is also one method of the string buffer. And second, that is append. Whenever I want to append the data or add the data at an end of the file, I can use append method. Now, third method is insert. Third method is insert. Insert, if I want to insert the data at some particular location, at particular position, there is an insert method, because now I can able to modify the data. I can able to make the changes of within the data. So now I can able to insert the data at any location within a particular string. That with the help of the insert method. Suppose I have taken here hello. Suppose I have taken here hello. Now sp dot insert. This insert, we can take the one parameter also, we can take two parameters. If I write one Java. Okay, now here I am going to take system dot out dot println. Basically, we always use the two parameters only, because we want to insert the data at some particular location. This is a position we want to insert, and the data which we want to insert, that is here. Here I am going to take the SB. Now let's save the code, and you can see I am trying to insert, this is a location. This means 0, 1. I'm trying to insert the Java word here at the particular E location. So my answer will be I have to specify the double quotes as it is a string. I have to specify it in string. Now you can see the output. After H, Java is inserted starting from the one location. Inserted, then at last you can see ELLO is come. Means it will not replace the content. It is just inserting the value. At one location, inserting the value Java. If I specify here 2, if I specify here 2, then first it comes the HE, then afterwards Java, then double LO. Now let's move to the editor again. Command prompt. You can see HE Java double LO. In this way, at any particular location, we can able to add any string with the method of with the help of insert method. The insert method is the method which is present in the string buffer. Now let's move to the another method, that is the replace. Another method is replace. Replace, that in this we have to specify the particular ending and starting and ending of the string. We have to specify the particular starting and ending of the string. Suppose I want to start the string from 1 and add up to 3rd, means 0, 1. I want to start from here, 2, 3. Okay, let me save the code. Let's execute it now. Now you can see the output is H Java LO. We are replacing the string Java with which content? 1 start, E, 2, 3. I repeating again, 3 is excluding. 3 is excluding. It will replace with E and L only. E and L only. And at this place, the output will be whole Java content. The output will be whole Java content. After that, rest string will become. After that, rest of the part of the string will come. In this way, it will replace the value. Suppose if I take here the 4. If I take here the 4 value, now you can see L is also removed. In this way, replace method execute. Now let's move to the delete method of the string buffer. Now let's move to the delete method. Delete method, I want to delete some particular content, so there is no need to write this parameter. If I write here 3, and let's save it. And you can see 1, 2. 1, 2 will be deleted. 1 is this location and 2 is this location. EL will be deleted. So the answer will be HLO. HLO. So you can see output is HLO. Okay. Now this is the way how we can delete the content. If I want to delete the, if I write here 4, or if I write here 2, then you can see 0, 1, 2, 2 and 3 means double L will be deleted. You can see double L will be deleted. Now this is also one method how we can delete the content from particular string. Now there is one method that is reverse. Reverse. Reverse, as you know, if I want to reverse my string, we use this reverse method whenever we want to check whether the string is palindrome or not, whether the reverse is same as that or not. Like in this method, we just write like this, because we want to reverse particular string, the string which is present in the string buffer. So let me save the code and execute it. Now you can see this will reverse whole map. This will reverse the whole content. Now I just want to revise the thing, that is methods which can be used in string buffer: append, insert, replace. These methods can be used in the string buffer only. Can't try to use it with the string. Delete, reverse, capacity, okay. There is one method that is length, that can be used in the string buffer also, or that can be used with the string class also. These methods can only use with the string buffer, but length can be used within the string class also. Char, char at, that is also present in the string class. It can also use in the string buffer also. Substring, that is also present in the string buffer. These 4 or 1, 2, 3, these 3 can be used in the string class as well as in the string buffer class. Rest vary. Whether if you are using the string buffer, you have to use these methods. If you are working with the string class, then use the previous methods. These 3 methods used with the string buffer. Now, the last topic of our string, that is the string last topic is string builder. Last topic is string builder. That is the third class of string topic. Third class and the last class of the string. 3 types of classes are there. One is a string class. Second is a string buffer. Third is this string builder. Now, there is string buffer also work as the same manner as that of the string builder. In the string builder also, we can able to add the contents. The methods which are used in the string buffer can be used within the string class also. Can also be used within the string class. The constructors can be used in the same manner. Only difference is where we write the string build buff. Students, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
वेट सिस्टम में मेरा स्क्रीन जो है वो होल्ड हो गई है. Now it's okay. Now you can see methods. String. We are discussing about the string builders, and the string builder also work in the same manner as that of the string buffer. It is also used for adding the mutable string. Means we can able to modify the data in this. We can able to use all the methods which are present in the string buffer. We can able to use all the methods: reverse, invert, insert, capacity, delete, all methods can be used in the string builder also. By just writing string syntax, by writing string builder, by writing the string builder. String builder, SB, new means where I'm writing the string buffer, replacing with the string builder. Everything is same, but only there is one difference. That is between the string builder and the string buffer. We can take three differences. One is the main difference. Here I am writing the string buffer. Here I am writing the string builder. Okay. Now first string buffer. This is a main difference. String buffer is synchronized. String buffer is synchronized. Synchronized means two threads, thread 1 and the thread 2, can never call the same methods at the same time, because multi-threading is not possible in the case of string buffer. Means synchronized. Two threads can never call the method of the string buffer at the same time. Two methods of the string buffer can never be called at the same time in the case of string buffer. But in the case of string builder, it is non-synchronized. It is non-synchronized, and we can able to call two threads at the same time. We can able to call the two threads at the same time. Two methods of the string builder can be used at the same time, whereas two methods of the string buffer can never be used at the same time. This is the main difference that differ the string buffer from the string builder. Rest all the differences, rest all the methods, constructors are the same. Constructors are different because in the buffer we write the string buffer word, in the string builder class we write the string builder, but the parameters are same in both the cases. This is the one main difference which make the string buffer differ from the string builder. That is, it is synchronized, it is non-synchronized. Means only single thread is executed at the one time. Multiple methods can be executed at the one time. Second difference, it is less efficient. It is less efficient, as if only single thread will be executed at one time, then so it represents it is less efficient. Multiple things happened at the same time, that means it is a more efficient. This is the second difference. Third difference, that string buffer was introduced in Java 1.0. This is introduced in Java 1.0 and this is introduced in Java 1.5. This means this is more advanced as compared to the string buffer. So whenever we are working with the strings, we always prefer to use the string builder, because in this is non-synchronized, it is more efficient, and it is present in the latest version as compared to the previous one. This is the differences between the string builder and string buffer. Rest, every method of the string buffer can be used in the string builder also. There is no difference. So this is all about our string topic. We have completed the string topic today. We had discussed all the three classes, various methods of all classes, various methods and constructor of the string class, various methods of constructor of string buffer class, and the string builder. In this way, we had finished our topic, that of the strings.